Today is day 43 of the enhanced community quarantine, and we are all eager to make our contributions to flatten the curve. Face mask, social distancing, hand washing, and going on quarantine are the new norms. We learned that there is no magic bullet in fighting COVID-19. Unlike bacteria which are alive, viruses are not. They are mainly genetic material, specifically RNA, that is coated with protein. Viruses become dangerous only when they enter living cells and inject their genetic material into the host cells. They start hijacking the machinery, replicate, and ultimately destroy the host cells. Hence the importance not only of a strong but a smart functioning immune system. They are the body's last line of defense. People become severely sick because of a weakened, overreactive, and dysregulated immune system. The overreactive immune system secretes a huge dose of naturally occurring substances called cytokines, which are formed by the immune cells. The resulting cytokine storm is so damaging and wreaks havoc to the functioning of the normal body, and many times with fatal results. Majority of those who become sick with COVID have pre-existing medical conditions: hypertension, diabetes, obesity, among others. They are all chronic illnesses where the underlying contributory factors are metabolic imbalances and inflammation. In an article written by UK cardiologist Dr. Asim Malhotra, obesity and diabetes accounted as comorbidities in 72.7% of patients admitted in their ICU units for COVID infection. A recent account in the Washington Post says 88% of those COVID patients on ventilators perished. In a report in the journal Nature, patients with diabetes and metabolic syndrome have 10 times the greater risk of death when they contract COVID infection. We need to emphasize certain basic health principles. Excess body fat, especially abdominal fat, contributes to immune dysregulation and inflammation, both of which are conducive to cytokine storm. By keeping ourselves healthy and well, as we prepare for the end of the strict quarantine period, we can do that by paying attention to the main cause of obesity. This is the so-called elephant in the room, meaning to say something that is very obvious and yet can be disregarded, ignored, or even glossed over. And that is really about staying away from excess sugar. Sugar is addictive and contributes to obesity. Sugar in all forms, including refined carbohydrates, taken to excess, will result in obesity that derails metabolism and nutrition. Obesity, especially excess visceral fat, that is the fat around our intestines, promotes inflammation that result in metabolic syndrome, the so-called prediabetes, diabetes complex. Eating too much sugar or drinking sugary drinks, specifically those that contain high fructose corn syrup, such as sodas, soft drinks, fruit juices, energy drinks, and the like, slows the activity of the immune cells that are critical in destroying bad bacteria and viruses. The reactivity of the immune cells, that is, the white blood cells, is diminished by 40% and disabled for the next 4 to 5 hours, preventing neutralization of disease-causing bacteria and viruses. Critical hours that spell the difference between becoming ill or staying well. By cutting down on simple sugars, including refined carbohydrates such as white rice, white bread, and the like, we can tame the raging inflammation inside our body. We have to learn to substitute complex carbohydrates for simple carbohydrates, meaning eat more of the leafy green vegetables and fruits, especially those representing the rainbow colors. Healthy proteins such as fish, poultry, and lean meat, as well as increasing your dose of healthy fats, emphasis on healthy, as represented by virgin coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, and the likes. We have to avoid processed foods, which can actually spell a big difference in our health. Learn to replace with natural and real foods, and you will not regret shifting to natural foods. Take advantage of the extended ECQ. We all want to be healthy. I want you to be healthy. By flattening the belly, you can help facilitate and expedite flattening the curve. Take care, be well, stay safe, and God bless.